Hello. I have the dubious honor of being the first in a long line. My name is Guido Nardini. I'm an alderman in Elmhurst. I'm a small business owner. I'm a father of 2 high school age boys. I'm running for DuPage County Board District 2. I just had my launch party last night. Thank you for a bunch of faces that I recognize who came out. I really appreciate you being there. Other than that, there is an update that there is a No Kings rally on the 18th in Elmhurst that I would love you guys to attend. I am speaking at it. But as far as actual campaign updates, I don't have any. I want you guys to hear what we've all been saying in front of the TV. The madness that we're seeing, the things that make you want to throw your remote. We need to hear each other say it. This isn't normal. What's going on right now isn't normal. This isn't standard operating procedure. Our parents did not teach us about a United States that sent federal troops into states, pitting them against one another. Nobody's here to fight crime. They're here to intimidate. They're here to freak us out. We all need to know that. Militarized boots on the ground is nuts. Keep your truth. Know what you're talking about. Thank you. Stay strong.
Hello, I'm Tina Tyson-Dunne. I have been your District 2 Forest Preserve Commissioner for the last 5 years. 5 wonderful years that I've really enjoyed. I want to first thank everybody here who has gathered petition signatures for me. A huge support, and I thank you all for it. I am switching gears for those of you who have not heard yet. The House District 42 seat has opened in my district. Tara Costa Howard has been appointed to a judge seat on the 5th Judicial Subcircuit. So there's an appointment process happening this upcoming Sunday, and I've put my name forward for that. And just over 3 weeks, I've gathered over 900 signatures. As you can tell, I have a little bit of walk hair today. I am walking my tail off and working really hard for that seat. I have 4 years experience of running the District 46 office as a chief of staff. I understand what it is to serve constituents. We went through COVID. We went through so many different things that people struggled. There are still people struggling, and it's only going to get worse. I want to be a voice down in Springfield to help our communities and really keep fighting and making sure that we have our protections here in Illinois, be it voting rights, human rights, LGBTQ rights. I just want to be a fighter. I've always been a fighter, and I want to continue that down in Springfield. I know I only have 1 precinct here in Downers Grove Township, and it's an orphan precinct. But if anybody knows anybody that lives in District 1, or Precinct 1, please pass on my name and ask them to vote for me. And I do want to introduce, though, the person who is going to run for my seat now as Martin Dunne.
So I am Martin Dunne, and for those of you who don't know me, I've been the guy that's been behind the camera for the past 5 years. I have been to every event that the Forest Preserve possibly can run. District 2 covers a lot of Maze Lake, Rye Mill, Lyman Woods over here as well. For those of you who live in the southern part of Downers Grove, I know your Forest Preserve Commissioner in District 3 very well as well. I, in fact, fired her one time when she had a little mistruth in one of the meetings. I am running on a campaign of togetherness. Okay? We've always been together, whether it's York Township, whether it's Downers Grove Township, whether it's Lyle Township, it all encompasses District 2. And I haven't missed a Forest Preserve meeting now in over 5 years. I've probably been to more meetings than some of the commissioners. And the reason being is that the Forest Preserve is the place to be when you're talking about things like mental health. Breast Cancer Awareness Month this month. And how many people are going out there and just taking a walk in a Forest Preserve because they need a place to go? We're talking about mental health boards. This Friday is World Mental Health Day. And again, the connection between nature and positivity and everything that anybody just needs that moment to go out, and maybe it's even a simple thing like just taking a walk through the woods or going and seeing the new DuPage Wildlife Center. These are all things that you can do to, again, just reconnect, refresh, and be that community that we all want to be. So, again, it's a little bit of a pivot. It's been a sprint. I'm doing well on signatures. If you would like to sign my petition tonight, please do so. Follow me on the social medias as well. That always helps every single one of these candidates. Follow them, support them, and let's do this together. Thank you.
I'm a hand talker, so. All right, so my name is Mary Radel Walters, and I am running for DuPage County Board for District 2 for the 2-year term. I first wanted to start off by thanking everybody here for your support so far. I've been blown away by the amount of signatures and the walking that you guys have done. As a new candidate, it's my first time running for anything. I've been just astounded by the support and how this system works, so thank you for that. Campaign update, I did have my launch party last week, so thank you for those that attended and that have reached out to me about that. It was a very fun night. A little bit about me. I got to see some faces I haven't met yet. So I am an attorney. I have spent my legal career so far helping others. Previously, Social Security disability attorney. I represented those going through the system to try to prove to the government that yes, I am disabled and I do deserve some dignity. Then I was bankruptcy for the past 8+ years. I don't know, time flies. Representing people going through financial crisis, some of the hardest moments of their life. Those clients were all in DuPage County. I am more than aware of what's going on financially with everyday citizens here and how they're struggling to make ends meet. What I'm running on, what my campaign is about, compassion. As we know federally, there is no compassion anymore. We see that every day, but we have a local government that still cares. We have a county board that still cares and make sure that our money is used in a way that helps us as people. That is what I will strive to do when on the board, is to continue to take my compassion I have spent my legal career in helping people onto the board. To make sure that our money is used in a way that helps us. So all that being said, I do have a primary. I appreciate all your support going forward. And if you have any questions, if I haven't had a chance to talk to you or meet you yet, I would love to spend the time to have a conversation and just get to know you and your concerns and anything that you really want to talk about. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, here. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Espinoza. I am currently a Downers Grove District 99 school board member. I've been on the board for the last 5 years. I'm the co-chair of the Young Democrats of DuPage County with Andrew Honig over there. I now serve on the Downers Grove Township Youth Services Committee, and I've been either an appointed or elected PC for the last 7 years, since I was 18. I'm running for DuPage County Board in District 2 because in addition to all those things, I've also been homeless in DuPage County. And so I recognize very intimately the needs of everyday people that are just struggling to get by. You know, young families, working families, senior citizens, they're scraping by to make ends meet, and it's tough. And we desperately need somebody on the board who knows the right questions to ask when those situations come up. We've got a lot of great people on the board right now, and the board has done fantastic work so far, but there's still more work that we can do, right? As we see the federal administration sort of cut benefits for people and continue to snuff us out, it is so crucial and important that we have more people at a local level who are committed to fighting for everyday people and who are younger and have some vested interest in making sure that our communities are in it for the long haul. And I think I've done that on the school board, with my work to make sure that we've increased mental health services for our students, more access to post-secondary opportunities outside of college. And I'm incredibly proud of the work that I've been able to do so far, and I want to continue that in a higher capacity on the DuPage County Board. So thank you all for your support so far. Many of you have voted for me in the past, and many of you have also gotten signatures if you live in District 2. So thank you so much for the support, and I hope to continue to have it and to get through March and then on to next November. So thank you all.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Christina and I'm a circuit court judge here in DuPage County, having been appointed by the Illinois Supreme Court in December. When I first walked into this office tonight, Sue was waiting for me with a stack of signed and notarized petitions, and my immediate reaction was, holy crap. I actually exclaimed, holy crap, because the support has been amazing. So thank you first and foremost to all the PCs, all the volunteers who are going around and knocking on strangers' doors. Trust me, I get how awkward that can be, and saying, hey, you don't know this person, but let me tell you about her. And let me tell you about me now. All right, so I was a career prosecutor, 15 years representing the people of the state of Illinois. For 12 years with Cook County, and the last 3 years here in DuPage, where I call home. The majority of my time in DuPage County was prosecuting the special victims crimes. So sex offenses, domestic violence cases, child abuse cases, speaking up for the most vulnerable people in our communities, and being their voice in court. I am both proud and kind of dismayed to say I'm the first Korean American judge in DuPage County, and with this election, I'm hoping to become the first Korean American judge elected in the state of Illinois. If to kind of put it in perspective, the Korean American Bar Association is having their annual gala on the 24th, and because there has been such a lack of representation, they found that Judge Sunny Choi Williams, who is the first Asian American judge in Will County, is acting as the keynote speaker. And I am receiving an award, the Cultural Impact Award for the Korean American Bar Association this year, because that representation has not been on the bench to this point. I'm very both proud and kind of hesitant to receive that. But to get back to the point, who am I and what am I about? The number one thing you need to know about me is that my priority in this position is the independence of the judiciary, to maintain the separation of powers in the government, which has been so lacking with this recent administration. My personal stance is, they're mine, they are blue, but when it comes to the bench, it's about enforcing the law and making sure the judiciary remains independent. Like I said, I'm Christina Kai, I'm running for the 4th Judicial Subcircuit. Thank you all for your time.
All right, hello, I am Rebecca Gamboa. I am running for the Regional Superintendent of Schools for DuPage County, and I am proud to say I am running to be the first Democrat ever to be on the ballot in DuPage County for that position. So I echo what a lot of people who spoke before me said. Thank you for your support. It is amazing. I'm a first-time candidate too, and people were like, trust the process. We've got you, and it's been amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also want to say that, yeah, what's happening is not normal, and we're seeing it in our schools. I teach 5th grade in Lombard. I've taught in DuPage County for 20 years. I'm a 30-year veteran educator, was on the Illinois Education Association Board of Directors, the National Education Association Board of Directors, lobbied in DC, and never thought that I was going to have to stand in front of a classroom and think about how am I going to get kids to do things like add decimals when they're sitting there wondering what might be happening at home with their parents. I am running because in Illinois, we have lots of great protections for our public schools, but we need someone in this position that is going to ensure that our districts are following those laws and those procedures. And we need someone in this position who's going to reach out to all stakeholders to talk about how do we fix some of these problems. So, Rebecca Gamboa, thank you so much for your support, and I do have petitions tonight if you haven't signed yet.
Hello, my name is Peter Coolidge, and I'm running for DuPage County Sheriff. I am a first-time candidate, and I just want to say thank you for everyone for all the support. Everyone who's out there walking, getting the petition signed and everything. I'm really blown away from all the support, so I just want to say thank you very much. I'm a 28-year veteran from the DuPage County Sheriff's Office. I worked in all 3 bureaus, corrections, law enforcement, the street, and then I finished off my last couple of years in the courthouse. That being said, one of my main important platforms is gun safety. I think that is a huge issue that's going on right now, along with mental health. I'm out there knocking on doors, and before I can even finish what I just said, they're like, what about the ICE stuff? What are you going to do about that? Follow the law. My deputies will not be participating in violating people's rights. Yay! It's really that simple. And the most important thing we can do if we want to really change things, vote. Get out there and vote. We don't need a blue wave, we need a blue tsunami. It's got to be overwhelming this time. We can't sit back and just think, Harris is running, she has this. We need to get out there and vote. We can't leave it to chance anymore. So I encourage all of you, If you're gonna be a first-time voter, get out there and vote. We have to do it. Because what's going on here is not normal. And I just want to say thank you very much for everybody's time. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I am Paula Deacon Garcia. You have known me around here for a while. I am your DuPage. Oh. Hi, I'm Paula Deacon Garcia. Start over. No. I am the DuPage County Board member for District 2, but I am changing my thing and what I'm running for. I'm now running for DuPage County Clerk. Why am I doing that, you're saying? Because this is what I'm concerned about. I didn't used to be one of those people that actually was like going into conspiratorial things and things like that, but I'm becoming one of those because I'm very frightened right now that they are coming after our elections.
Yep.
It's something that's very much concerning me. And somebody has to be in this office who's going to fight hard, who's going to fight for our protection of our voter data and our elections. Why am I so afraid of this? Because watch what's going on. What am I going to do when I get in there? Well, I'm going to protect it with everything I have. Why do I think that I'm the best person for this? Because I spent 21 years working for the Village of Lisle. I know what the staff can do. I am very appreciative of the staff. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to work with the staff and make sure that they are working hard for the same things that I think are true. I also, on the county board, have been working very hard to make sure that we are working as a county board to make sure that our mental health is doing well and everything else. So I'm going to make sure that those things are brought to the staff of the county clerk's office. And I also, as finance chair, I'm working with the finance committee so that I can come in on day one and work to make sure that all of the finance stuff is done correctly and done the way it's supposed to be. Because if we don't do that, we're taking our eye off the ball, because what we need to be doing right now is actually protecting our elections. And if we don't realize that is the most important thing right now, we've got our eye off the ball. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to ask you very kindly for your support. Thank you for all the petitions. I came and also got a great big pile from Sue. So all of you are the most wonderful people in the whole wide world. Thank you so much. And I thank you for all of your help. And I'm hoping you'll vote for me, Paula Deacon Garcia, for DuPage County. Thank you.
My name is Yeena Yoo, and I am running for DuPage County Treasurer. I am currently on the DuPage County Board for District 2, along with Paula Deacon Garcia and with Andrew Honig. And the reason why I'm running is really this. I think better process is needed for the people. I think that we can improve the office of the Treasurer's office, especially because for the last 16 years we've had the same Republican treasurer, and that person has been doing the same old for a very, very long time. So I would like to come in, innovate the office. As the former technology committee chair, I want to bring in AI and see what we can do to streamline processes in the office. And also, I really believe that we need to be serving the people. Everybody in DuPage County who's a property tax owner, but everyone else who is really struggling to make ends meet. These are all things that I care about as a legal aid attorney and a former social worker. For the last 15 years, I've been fighting for low-income clients, for domestic violence survivors, for immigrants, and for senior citizens. This has been my calling and my passion for a long time, and that was one of the reasons why I also ran for county board. So now, as treasurer, I hope to earn your vote and to turn that office from red to blue and be the first Korean American, first Asian American county-wide official for DuPage. I just want to do one update. Tomorrow is actually our Democratic AAPI Caucus event. It's our fall festival fundraiser over at IBEW Local 701 in Warrenville, and it's going to be a great night if you like Korean chicken wings, if you like pancit noodles, if you like chicken biryani. That's all going to be there, and they're going to be inspiring speakers like Sunny Choi Williams, like Janet Yang Rohr, and others who are going to be there. So I hope you guys will try and make it 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. I think I have 30 seconds left, and I just want to end by saying thank you so much to everybody who has been providing petitions. I have hit over 3,000 signatures, and that was my goal. And as a final update, Michael Frericks, our state treasurer, has officially endorsed my campaign. So that is great news as well. So thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahnoor Ahmed, and first of all, I just want to know, how many of you guys are PCs over here? Like, raise your hand. Okay, I just want to thank you guys personally. You guys are the backbone of this party, especially this Democratic Downers Grove party. A lot of the votes that are coming out is from you guys doing the hard work. We're just the candidates trying to, get the message out, but you guys are the ones we were sweating out there in the heat or in the cold, you know, putting whatever it is that you guys do. It's incredible. And I mean, I've been door knocking for a while now, since I was running for the 6th Congressional, and I haven't stopped. And I just know how much hard work it takes. And for those of you who don't know me, just a little bit about me. I graduated from Loyola Chicago, and I went to Purdue, and I work in public health as a public health director. And currently I sit on the board for 2 of the American Asian Public Health and Professionals. And I also sit on the board for the ILMAN, which is the Muslim PAC organization. And I want to bridge that gap. That's why I'm running for the DuPage County board seat. I want to bridge that gap. I want to bring the health professionals and the people who have the resources to put that into DuPage County and make it into the county it can be. I know an individual who went to the mental health facility actually just the other day, and they were having a mental health crisis, and they were in that building. No one came to see them, and they were like, is anyone going to come? I really need a health professional here. And they said, well, you have to wait till tomorrow or some other day. And that point, the person just left. We don't know what's going to happen to that person. You know, they were fine, thankfully. But we need the resources, and we have them. We just need to connect those dots. And that is why I'm here, and that's why I'm asking you guys for your support and to earn your vote, and I would really, really appreciate it. For more information, go on my website. It's Mahnoor, MAHNOOR, DuPage.com, and I hope to see you guys there. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Sorry about that. I'm Marcus King. I'm running for DuPage County Board. I'm running for DuPage County Board, District 3. I'm running for the 4-year seat. And also, she's not here, but another great person in District 3, her name is Erica Polanco. She is running for the 2-year term. So we're both running in District 3. A lot of you all know, I just want to take the time to thank you. You all know that I had a very serious medical scare. So a lot of you didn't know what was going to happen, but everybody who reached out to me when I was in the hospital, the kind wishes, I really appreciate that. I had already filled my petition quota, but I was worried. I'm like, I need more signatures. And to just walk in and actually have petitions, that meant a lot to me. So I really appreciate you. In this crazy society that we're dealing with right now under Trump, dealing with like the Tea Partiers, all of this ICE nonsense and everything that we're seeing right now, mental health is so important. So I'm glad that we had a presentation on mental health today. In addition to that, I fully support the board, so I hope I can pass some of those petitions as well. Also looking at Peter Coolidge, I'm excited to see him. We need a Democrat there. As many of you know, I was at the Illinois Department of Corrections for 6 years. I wasn't incarcerated, but I ran one of the #1 reentry programs in the nation, and I also created a mental health program there too. So I'm very serious about it. In addition to that, I also got an ACO award last year for a mental health program that I created at a housing authority. And it brought down evictions because people in public housing can still be evicted. And it brought down evictions by 38%. So I hope I have your support in District 3 in this upcoming election. And also I hope you vote for Erica Polanco as well, because she's a great person. But also, once again, thank you for everyone who reached out to me when I was sick. I'm a lot better now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. First and foremost, thank you very much for having me. And as Mahnoor said, thank you very much for all the work that you do. You really are the backbone of this party, and I'm learning that quickly. My name is Joey Ruzevich. I'm running for Congress in Illinois' 6th District. Yes, I'm running against Sean Casten. Now, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Sean as a man, as an individual. I would like to focus only on the legislative aspects of his career. I just came from O'Hare International Airport, in which 5 brave Americans risked their lives on a flotilla to Gaza to bring food and baby formula to starving people. The reason they had to do that is because the American Congress continues to vote and fund and send weapons and money to a country in which every reputable organization in the world has deemed is committing a genocide. And so Sean has continued to vote for this aid and funding, and he currently represents the largest Palestinian population outside of Palestine itself in Bridgeview, Hickory, and Palos, Illinois. I do not believe that the will of the base is being respected at this time, and I think we need strong leaders that are willing to stand up on a moral ground and say enough. I will be that leader for you all. I can promise you that this is not just the only thing that I bring to the table. I'm a software engineer. I worked for the Department of Defense doing machine learning research, and then I went to Silicon Valley to do mobile app engineering. I understand the threat that artificial intelligence and the electricity with all the data prices going up is causing on everybody. And that ties into pretty much everything that we face today. The consolidation of wealth and power in America, again, is led by the fact that our representatives are not using the antitrust laws on the books, and they're not writing new ones for the new age that we live in. So I believe that I can be that new leader for this new age. My name is Joey Ruzevich, and I'm running for Illinois 6. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jean Kaczmarek, the DuPage County Clerk running for re-election. Nice to see you, all of you York Township godless commies who obviously didn't do well in the rapture. You're all here. So my story began actually about 21 years ago as an election reform activist. And I worked very hard, no money, just going and going and going to all these election commission board meetings and learning as much as I could about elections and bringing forth real change. I didn't wait to become an elected official to do the work that needed to be done in DuPage elections. I started way back then. And in 2018, I was elected, and since then, I have brought Vote Anywhere to DuPage County, the first and only county in DuPage in Illinois to do so. I have received an award from the International Association of Government Officials for innovation, which significantly reduces the number of signatures being rejected on vote by mail. I have increased the number of early voting sites by 100%. And then also, I have developed a robust vote by mail program, especially permanent vote by mail. We have 100,000 people in DuPage County signed up for permanent vote by mail. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm a demonstrated doer for fighting for elections. Talk is cheap. I have done it. Thank you.